People think I'm crazy for getting into farming. Most farms are handed down generation to generation, and here I am starting from scratch with nothing handed down to me.
I am the 6th generation on our family farm, which is homesteaded in 1871. The largest challenge in the back of my mind is you don't want to be the generation to lose it.
I just love what I'm doing. I know it's hard a lot of the time, but I just want to build that legacy.
Harvey Miracle came to Boone County, Nebraska in May of 1871. The farm has progressed through every boy, and let's see, so I'm the 6th. So Hillary and I are here now, and then we have 5 children.
I guess I feel really blessed because I did find a farmer. I wanted to be in agriculture. I wanted to be on the farm. I grew up with it. I love it. It's my passion. And it's Brian's too. I look back and I laugh. I don't know, we were maybe a month into dating and it was black and white. He says, I'm moving back to my farm, and if that's not okay with you, then we need to stop now. Like, we're done. And I said, well, great, let's go. That's what we need to do. That's the life I want. But it's not always all roses. You know, no matter how much I love it and how much passion I have for it, it's not a perfect life unless you truly believe in what you're doing.
There is no other industry really that you can have an enterprise with multiple generations working side by side. I'm very proud of the generational farm. That is very unique. It tells you about perseverance and grit, but it doesn't give you a map to where you need to go. It gives you a trajectory, but you have to make your own way. Nobody has to farm. I don't want to push anybody. But if they want to go be an engineer or a school teacher or doctor or a veterinarian, pursue those dreams, because we'll be here.
Go scoreboard. Okay, that works.
The twins are 13, and they've always been at our side.
The last thing I want to do when I'm working is come inside, because even if there's not much to do, I still want to be outside, and there's always something to do. And school is our time off from actually living. I mean, this is our family. This is why we wake up the next morning.
Cassidy is always out and about, just trying to be helpful. And then
I am Kate Miracle, I am 8, and I am the 7th generation on Miracle Family Farms.
Kate is our youngest, and before grade school started, she was outside a lot with tagging calves and sorting feeder pigs and that kind of thing.
On the farm, you get to do more stuff than kids in town. Like, you can drive 4-wheelers. Like, feed the world. You just get a different experience than other kids. It kind of feels like you're the special kid, but everybody's special.
All of them stay until the job's done. That's the fun part, is when you have animals, they need to eat before you do. I am proud of my kids. One of the greatest compliments is in athletics, we're told they're teachable, coachable, and not I guess not every kid listens that well, so we're trying to raise kids, cattle, and corn in that order. As a farm kid, people rely on you, and if you don't do your task, somebody has to pick up the slack, and that's just not acceptable.
No matter what I'm doing, I want to make Dad, Mom, and Grandpa proud.
As a family, we depend on each other. As a farm, you don't make it this long without that mentality. And I know our kids have what it takes to continue the legacy.
When I first started, I was 24, and at that point in life, I had a lot of people ask me, well, do you really want to start a business that could go bankrupt in 3 or 4 years? And I kind of just looked at them and said, well, if my business fails, if I go bankrupt, I'm glad I'm doing it now before I have a family. I've been able to grow my business underneath the Holquist farm, which has been spectacular for me. I haven't had to go out and buy $1 million worth of equipment. We've decided that I will buy equipment as I can for a person to understand that and be comfortable giving you the money to go ahead and start your business. I was kind of overwhelmed, excited, nervous. When Erin, my wife, and I got married last September, it really added another level of pressure for me because now she's attached to it too. There's a lot of times at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll wake up and I'll think about, hey, I've got to keep this thing afloat, and I'll go into the shop for a couple hours and work. I feel that, hey, if I can't sleep, I might as well be up doing something. I can't go home knowing that the business is in jeopardy. Erin, when we were dating, and even that for a year that we were engaged, she just thought I was crazy.
I would probably not consider myself a typical farm wife. I didn't grow up in a farming background, so this lifestyle is kind of new to me and it's a learning experience. I grew up in the city, I have my own career, you know, I contribute to our income, and I feel like I can stand on my own 2 feet. For me, it's more of getting involved in what he loves to do and, you know, trying to share that passion with him. With marrying Stuart, I married into this lifestyle and now get to experience all of it for myself, and it definitely has taken some getting used to. Before I could, you know, come and go and see him when it was convenient for me, and now we live together, and so before growing season started, I'd see him all the time. You know, his workload was a regular kind of 8 to 5, and now that growing season starts, I'll be lucky to see him by the time I go to sleep.
She's starting to figure it out that I can't always be there, and she knows that hopefully someday I'm working towards I can have that hired man around so I can take more time to do stuff with family. And it's been a process for the both of us, but after 8 months, I'm extremely happy.
We always do a test plot. That's really important on our farm to see what works best for us.
It's a really simple product to use, and it's something that can benefit your operation down the road.
Yeah, it's worth trying.
Both of our birthdays fall within the beginning of planting season. I want to have those be a special part of each year.
If it's sunny, planters rolling, I'm not gonna make it to dinner.